Что, привет. Сегодня будем продолжать играть в Hogwarts. Будет продолжение. Что ж, сейчас у нас в игре у персонажа 6 уровень. Так. Надо вспомнить, какие у нас тут задания были. На чем остановились. Так, нет, постоянная почта. Это не то. Нам нужно собрать плюй камни и так. Скрещенные палочки. Нужно поговорить с Люком Шумспи. Это кто был? Дуэль. Нужно там продолжить делать задание. Хорошо. Угу. У нас первое письмо от совы. Это, наверное, как учителя присылают что-то. Так, зайдите ко мне. Я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который мы нашли в Гринготте. Хорошо, смотрим. Да, можно сразу, я думаю, может пойти по основным заданиям, по сюжету. А там уже по ходу смотреть какие-то дополнительные. Так, куда нам идти? Очень удобно, что есть такое вспомогательное, что можно посмотреть, куда идти. А тут реально замок очень большой, территория, можно заблудиться.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously, since Black clearly has no interest in his.
I don't think a single student.
Так, нет, что-то со звуком. Посмотреть. Нормально слышно в самом стриме? Просто мне слышно, как будто фоном играет что-то, а не сама игра. Синие солнцезащитные очки. Интересно, конечно. Но не то. Можно тут скрыть. Не знаю, конечно, очки даются. Так, еще раз куда идти. Что здесь? А, сундук. Но еще пока открыть его нет возможности. Ладно, посмотрим потом. Красота. Ну, место для телепортации. Угу. Так. Тут можно еще против бабочек собирать, и потом получить какие-то награды. С места. Ладно, посмотрим. Рядом где-то там должно быть. Ну, вроде должно быть это рядом с тем местом, где показывает... Ну, где сама картина. Так. Посмотрим. Нету. Нет, я где-то видела это полотно. А, вот оно. Ага. А где тогда папочка? Не видно. А, ладно, потом поищем. Ну, это странно. Вроде бы это полотно. Почему здесь нету? Да. Так, стоять, это не то задание какое-то. Вот, секретный медальон. Ждать.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Ладно, пойдем учиться.
Defending Hogsmeade against foes.
Профессор Гекат. Так, кто это был? Даже не помню. Бабочка в лапте.
Lumos.
Да? Мгм. А, точно, то. Что-то получу за нее. Так, куда нести я была? Так, вроде туда где-то. А, вот туда. А, страничка руководства. Ну ладно. А, нет, то не нужно сдать задание. Еще не все камни собрали.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
А, вот, теперь уже нужно пойти сражаться в дуэлях. Так. Скрещенные палочки.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. These peas will make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire out the cannon, and so she agreed to draw up a contract.
Revelio.
Him that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim. Whee! Beautification version. I shan't tell.
Ну, чего нет? Это так, просто исследую.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Так, что здесь тут?
Levioso.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Какая злая. Так. Проявляйте желтые щиты, используя контролирующие заклинания. Такие как левитационный чар Левиоса. Привязь к цели. Позволяет вам отслеживать врагов без прицеливания. Нажмите R для переключения между целями при использовании привязки. попробуем.
Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Leprotego. Levioso. Reparo.
Act like a winner.
Ой. Так, ладно.
Lumos.
Ой, Lumos. Так, а что у нас стоит?
Protego.
А, так, не успела. Ого, получилось.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Так, а мне нужно победить в 2 раундах. Хорошо. Ау, 7 уровень. Так, да, еще нужен тренировщик.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Levioso.
Точно так, тут показывать какие нужны.
That's it.
Чё?
Levioso.
Nicely done.
Levioso.
Так, ладно, лишнее нажала. Ай.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Так, вот, еще одна
Hello,
нужна.
Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Пускай будет национальный.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
4 на
Apologies in
2.
advance.
Знаю. Так. Пробиваясь флитовые щиты, используя мощные заклинания, такие как манящие чары акцию. Пресс, так, я тоже знаю.
Accio.
Act like a winner. Leviosa.
Так, сейчас добьем. Блин.
Is that all you've got?
Я вроде сломала. На тебе.
Levioso.
Еще одна. Серьезно. На тебе.
Come on.
Not a duel. go?
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gold, so to
Да,
speak.
нужно как-то поменять, наверное.
Assignment's all finished.
А хотя нет, ладно, потом со временем можно будет выучить другие заклинания.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Тренируюсь.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
А, так, тут что-то есть.
Revelio.
Так. Если только не находитесь в отчаянном положении, вероятно, лучше избегать этого конкретного туалета, поскольку, как утверждается, он является одним из любимых мест певца для его нелепых шуток. Это этот, местный клоун. Что-то еще говорит.
Revelio.
Так, это скелет ирландского феникса или авгурея, чрезвычайно пугливой птицы, которая может предсказать приход дождя, а ее скорбный крик, как когда-то считалось, предвещает смерть. Ничего себе. Может, лучше избегать их, чтобы не слышать?
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Так, вы зачислили достаточно заклинаний, которые вам понадобятся, и теперь вы можете назначить Инсентио на свой комплект заклинаний. Для этого вам нужно поменять его местами с другими заклинаниями. Ну вот, хорошо, как раз уберу. Мозг, который постоянно путает. Так. Да, посмотрим. Довольно быстро так качается можно.
Incendio. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Ну тут да, как-то все вокруг задевает.
Levioso. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Итак, теперь вроде бы нас спустят в запретную секцию. Должны мне. Киса. Эх. Так, нет. Куда не туда? А, наверх. Что лежит тут? Так, профессор Фиг. Невзирая на мой крайний плотный график, министерство не кстати прислало распоряжение встретить нового ученика и зачислить его сразу на 5-й курс. Профессор Уизли настаивает, что ребенку требуется сопровождение наставник, чтобы помочь ему освоиться на новом месте начала учебного года. Поручает дело вам. За подробностями обращаюсь к профессору Уизли, профессор Финайс Найджелус Блэктри. Наверное, на нас.
Ah, there you are.
Да, так нам под столом повалялся.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Ужас. То есть даже только что прочитали записку, он сам даже просил уделить больше времени.
Exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ну, может, не знаю, посмотрим. Если что-нибудь интересное. Ну, тут такие учителя залезли. Такие знали. На себя нужно поговорить с Себастьяном.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Замки.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Быстро время тут идет.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Так, используйте иллюминационное заклинание, чтобы вас не смогли обнаружить в запретных областях. Хорошо. Так. Нам вроде бы пока сражаться не нужно, так что пускай так. Так, чтобы использовать заклинание или предмет, вы должны сначала добавить его в свой комплект заклинаний. Попробуйте добавить. Инсертируйте ее прямо сейчас, наведите курсор на антите, удерживайте РТ и нажмите кнопку, которая соответствует тому месту, где вы хотели разместить это заклинание. В смысле? Что это? Я что же тебя... Зачем? Ладно. Так, если противники поблизости почувствуют что-то, закрыть вопросик, они начнут излучать подозрительную активность. Если вас поймают, если вас поймают, важное слово, это приведет к провалу задания. Важное слово. Слово. Так. Окей, пробуем. Чуть не знаю.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Ой, так, куда надо идти? В обратную сторону.
told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Так, ну... Что ж найдет ключ?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious.
Ой, так, ладно. Отлично.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Так, оставайтесь незамеченным, используя основное заклинание, чтобы заманить важных особ и врагов в определенное место. Угу.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Так, призрак. Окей, попробуем.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Можно не прятаться.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Leviosa!
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves,
Спасибо.
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Нужно repair. Ой. Так, заменим на огонь, вроде как не надо.
Repair.
Ну, не знаю, после такого звука, мне кажется, там должна была вся библиотека сбежать. Ладно, что дальше? Винтовые лестницы.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Where might this lead?
Stein. Сражаться с врагами. Ладно, посмотрим, собирали мы там что-то. Палочка. Императорская серая бронз. Да не знаю, ничего особенного. Все. Так, величественная и очень прочная рукоятка серого дерева и бронз. Ну что, прикольно. Списка профессора Блэк. Вот, профессор Блэк, может быть, стоит наложить запрет на применение чар в библиотеке, кто-то уже не раз тайком пробирается в запретную секцию. Кстати, Блюм, похоже, считает читальный зал личным кабинетом для испытаний новых заклинаний. Последствия этого зачастую бывают плачевным. В сравнении с этим, проделки Пивса кажутся сущей безделицей. Да. Так, что это? Плеками. Так, что делать?
Reparo.
Нет.
Accio.
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Стрелять туда, что ли? А что тут надо?
I wonder. Rune with a spell.
Incendio.
Нет. Так, как чем тут тобой стрелять?
Levioso. Accio.
I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
5.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Accio.
Ау!
Levioso.
Тень сильные. Еще раз.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Levioso. Incendio.
А, блин, что тут висит?
Accio.
Себе. Конечно, да. Я...
Accio.
Все. Так, ваша способность использовать древнюю магию накапливается после успешной атаки и получения урона. При успешном использовании комбинации, состоящей из 10 попаданий и более, создаются сгустки древней магии. Собирая их, вы можете значительно пополнить свой индикатор древней магии и установить немного здоровья. Полезно. Так, когда хотя бы один сегмент вашего индикатора древней магии полностью заполнен, вы можете использовать сокрушительную древнюю магию, которая наносит огромный урон и разрушает щитовые чары. Ну, прикольно. Хотя уже использовали. Это поздно учат этому. Уже после того, как применили. Что тут?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
А, тут упал. Нормально. Да, что? А, да. Раскрой секрет.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Ну да. Как тут сложно. Так, пойдем сюда.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Сундук. Шляпа снова колдуна. И золото. Так, ну посмотрим, что это за шляпа. Вот. Ну, интересно, конечно. Так, что еще есть? Не, пожалуй, пока без шапочки. А, это коллект. Сколько их тут? Что это такое?
Levioso.
Accio.
Да сколько их тут? Это слишком много. Где? Где он? Ау.
Levioso. Revelio.
Ну. Зап.
Levioso.
Ай, нет. Так, я могу еще смотреть. Нет. Ах, что сложно.
It is a book after all.
Книжку. Мощный.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Да, в общем, тут тоже по запретной секции полазили. Так, что дальше делать? Ну, для этого и делаем стрим. Вот. А сегодня такая хорошая погода у нас была. И мы решили выйти прогуляться. Так, солнышко, наконец-то. Эх. Ну так, прогулялись, но все равно так немного прохладно. Вот я удивилась, что вот мы ходили гуляли, и в старом городе до сих пор елка стоит. Я думала, уже все убрали. Так, да. Ну.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox?
Так да, на улице уже так потеплело, уже трава зеленеет. Тут еще елка новогодняя стоит.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Кто награда? Это очень интересно. Так, нет, назад. Сейчас посмотреть, что за плащ. Прикольно. Что тут еще есть? Ну, конечно, интересно. Что это? Костюмчик из Азкабана. Так, еще по форме можно посмотреть, что это интересно. Прям тут комплект. Наряд профессора заклинаний. Ну ладно, пускай будет так.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Секретики.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Итак, Настя только что прислала вам СОС, пробуем встретиться с ней в деревушке под названием Нижний Хогсфилд. Посмотрим. Пока. Так. Ну, кстати, самое вот интересное, что писал пролетело. Так, эта карта мира, большая ее часть покрыта туманом, который не позволяет вам видеть все подробности. Такая секретность. Так, деревушки обозначаются таким знаком. Это небольшое сообщество, разбросанное по всему миру. Хорошо. Итак, деревушка, которая называется Нижний Хоксфилд. Так, дает вам возможность найти новых торговцев, точки с летучим пламенем, повышенные задания и коллекционные предметы. О, так. Так, по мере своих исследований вы будете рассеивать туман и открывать остальные части карты, что даст вам возможность изучить новые места. Это деревья, подземелья, лагеря бандитов и многое другое. Пойдем там бандитов разгоним. Такой ученик школы. Пойдем сейчас с бандитами разбираться. Так, что нам надо? Крик. Еще что-то? Еще какой-то. Так, настало время показать, чего ты стоишь на дуэлях. Как знать, может, в нашей школе появился новый чемпион. Финальный раунд скрещенных палочек пройдет там же, где обычно. А если тебе нужны тренировки, манекен в том распоряжении. Скрещенные палочки. Так. Так, и что мне сейчас хотят? Куда пойти? Пойти, может, туда, за школу, там какие-то секретики расскажут. Хотя тут вон какое-то побочное здание горит на малой карте. Я не знаю, ничего не знаю. Потому что на другом этаже. Ай, ладно. Теперь у нас побочное здание. Так. Да. Так, можно сюда переместиться? Серьезно? Нельзя переместиться? Пешком идти? Да ну, серьезно. Так, ладно, посмотрим задание. Что нам сейчас тут? Так. Тут требуется 4-й уровень. Задание по тревоге 3-й уровень. Ну, не знаю, по тревоге пока что самое близко. Враг закончился. Ага. Это мы точку не открыли. Ну, блин, пешком туда бежать. Ладно. Ладно, сейчас сходим на урок травологии, посмотрим, что там. Хотя бы не так далеко.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Еще шарики искать. Это огромная теплица. Задач. Ну, то не скучаешь, вон пекаешься. Ищешь. Листья бадьяна. Потом можно будет что-то варить. Так, ну что? Снять тревогу.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Новый рост в нашем
We do look
саду.
forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
Наши будем глянуть на
The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake.
No.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic mead. Wonderful. A prepared student is
В принципе, да, выглядит даже он.
I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the
Как ассистенты.
Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time.
Там уже пятый курс, это...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Так, нормально. Так, нужно посадить листья потьяна. Хорошо. Ух ты, прям даже облачко.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about
Ну,
that.
наверняка какие-то травки намутила, и там эликсир молодости сделала.
Different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Да. Так, что тут еще делать? Ну да. Так, что делать? С кем встретиться?
Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Сейчас все пособираем. Потом наварим зелье. Так, так, удерживайте АП и используйте R, чтобы открыть круглое меню инструментов и назначить китайскую китайскую жующую капусту. Затем нажмите АП, чтобы использовать назначенные вами инструменты ведения боя. Так. Теперь что? Так. На. Ого, ничего себе. Это опасная.
Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course.
Ну, я думаю, там разбойник, когда там лагерь чистить. Там, да. Не, ну просто школьников тут в школе ты не кинешь.
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Так, что еще полезного есть? Все.
Revelio.
А, вот еще они. Так, и какая-то страничка тут висела. А, вот она. Итак, эти похожие на редиску оранжевые цветы, фрукты парят вверх ногами, когда вырастают. Некоторые считают, что они могут обострять восприимчивость человека ко всему необычному. Необычно. Можно их собрать? Нельзя. Да. Особенно, когда он так сядет, там посмотрит какой-то угол. Так, куда дальше?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any.
Мы же тоже обсудили, что эта учительница очень похожа на школьницу.
I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Как она сохраняет свою молодость.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students. Did you know?
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only costing my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand.
No.
In the greenhouse, as in the...
Все современный сленг. Так, что тут еще есть? Ну не знаю, не знаю. Я думаю, это не для публичного оглашения. Так, куда дальше? Ну да. Еще одно занятие. Пойдем.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the Ministry guarding.
Professor Black would never allow that.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Что-то у вас тема не туда зашла.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Сейчас ладно, пойдем варить.
My parents considered keeping me home from school. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Почему он над ним горит?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Так, собери эти яйца.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Ух, сейчас будем там воровать какие-то ингредиенты. Мех, темной дворняги. Вот, конечно, не знаю, это волк, наверное. Дворняк. Письмо почитаем. Итак. Открытие мракоборческий центр, тема Корбин и Паркс. В последнее время возле магазина Корбин и Паркс наблюдается нездоровое оживление в неурочные часы, особенно после полуночи. К черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих наблюдения. Вы входите в число. Да, мы решили, и вы входите, так что давай, ожидайте следующих указаний.
Your potion should not be that color, Dowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Все студенческие годы.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in an unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Что тут за злато? Одно только. Угу. Что нам нужно? Сварите зелье, используя разблокированный рецепт и стенд для зельеварения. Рецептные ингредиенты можно приобрести в определенных магазинах. Так, хорошо. Стенд для зельеварения. Так, зелье Эльдурус. У нас все есть. Так, 30 секунд. Так, это зелье, которое усиливает защиту выпившего, покрывая его прочной каменистой кожей. Ну, прикольно. Это сразу напомнило тех персонажей из Игры престолов, когда они там покрывались какой-то тоже такой каменистой кожей, но они в то же время сходили с ума. Так, дальше.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
Готовить люблящие зелья. Нет, пока нет.
Dragon Dog, what happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Я не думаю, что такому учат.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
Что ты сдаешь?
Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Revelio.
Так, мракоборцы составляют основу правоохранительной системы Министерства магии. Они защищают волшебный мир от всех видов угроз, особенно темной магии. Этот значок мракоборца принадлежит профессору Шарпу.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio. That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ну, все вроде. Все, замок повесил. Вот. Ну ладно, сходим, встретимся там. Так, все, реально больше не... Да, только пешком идти.
Surely those were curdle.
What are you up to now?
Нет, здесь еще не играли. Это вроде дальше будет. Еще пока метлу не выдали. Там вроде бы выдадут метлу, и можно уже вот будет там летать за территорию школы. Не нужно будет бегать. Так, куда нам идти? Ладно.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Да, отдельно. Ну, тогда покупаешь игру, а потом еще отдельно еще покупать игру, чтобы в квиддич поиграть. Сейчас. Так, сейчас можно поискать. Тут замок. Ладно. Ну, как раз ингредиенты разных пособираем, можно будет потом сварить что-нибудь. Так, сиди. Ладно, если нельзя замутить. Думаю, сейчас запрыгнешь на нее, это дальше поехали.
This looks intriguing.
Хагрид? Ой, не знаю. Точно. Тут же, да, задолго все до этого, от этих событий. Ну хотя, может, какой-то местный будет.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Знаю, всем надо знать. Да ладно, мне пока не буду
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Found ya! Levioso! Do this all day.
Ладно, не туда.
Tell Rookwood to find you himself.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
No.
Do you really think we can hurt ourselves?
I'm not going anywhere with you. Protego!
No, don't!
Levioso! Accio!
Stop that right now!
Еще у тебя.
Accio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Так, сотка. Так. Взять надо.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Echt?
Incendio!
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Это беседка будет.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Так, разные испытания, тут разные награды. Ну, вот это отлично. Так, там какое-то задание еще горит. Можно посмотреть.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Посмотрим, что тут.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Ну, конечно, да. Там что-то нырять где-то.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Ну, ММО, не знаю, это какие-то как Mortal Kombat что-то? Мультиплеер. Не знаю.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents'
Мы дошли там до какого-то предела, и потом такая, дальше уже не так интересно. Ну тогда.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should die.
Так. Ты же где-то здесь. Почему он показывает такое направление? Так, нам туда. Ай. Будем сейчас искать сокровища. Правда, уже ночь почти. Нормально.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Какую-то школьную форму нашли. Какого-нибудь затонувшего ученика. Шапочка, кофе, кисточка. Угу. Та-да! А вот, нашли. И рябиновый отвар. Полезно, полезно.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Ладно, еще что-то можно посмотреть. Королевский школьный плащ. Порвалась отсюда. Да, да, точно. Это прыгнуть нельзя. Ну, ты же мокрый.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Такая, да, сейчас так нет.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Ну. Тогда лосинка к лосинке. Эх. Ох, жить волшебники. Так, королевский плащ. Ну, не знаю. Почему не такой уж он королевский? Какая-то форма. Эх, не знаю, как-то странно. Так. Ну, вот так утром встал и все, побежали. Нам, наверное, не надо восполнять силу. Вон там рубинового отвара выпьет нормально. Ах. Конечно, шапочки тут дают очень интересные. Так, что тут еще? Чтобы победить темных волшебников. Ну, задание, конечно, для учеников тут. А, да, там вроде бы можно это что такое, но это никак не влияет. Мгм. Так, что еще есть интересного? Побегаем тут по дому. Хм. Какое дерево красивое. Он так взмахнул палочкой, тебе дрова нарубили. А, тут семья в доме что-то делает. Тут пошел там, не знаю, он в сундуке покопался. Вообще не обращает внимания. Ты что, на ночном горшок? Так, что интересно еще? Ну, вроде все тут. Что-то размылось. Ой. Это случайность. Ну. Так. Можем еще. У нас вроде бы одежда лучше появилась. Более сильная. Хотя нет, сколько тут? Это дает... А, ну да, это 16-17. Значит, они вообще не отличаются. Что это? Солнцезащитные очки. Ладно, так побегаем. Нет, там еще какая-то волшебная палочка. Так, что тут еще есть?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Осужденник.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere.
Это от комаров, что
I've nothing to
указали.
sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
Не играла в Sims, ничего себе.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Сейчас пойдем разбойников разносить.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Ясно, да, значит, это можно сделать. Так, можно продавать лишнее.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Что, пойдемте к разбойникам. Мешочек в лесу лежит. Да. Ну, сейчас посмотрим.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Так, что это такое? Пауки. Что это? Клыки. Что здесь вон там клыки? Навстрясь.
An encampment. This must be it.
Так, сохранится. Так, стройки.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Killed that traitor Arn when we took his cards.
It's Totalis.
Так вот.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. What was that?
Так, ну с этим же, наверное, надо будет сражаться. Ну-ка, Екатерина.
Levioso.
Так. Где еще? Ну-ка, иди-ка сюда. Ой, это нажал. Где?
Levioso.
Ах ты. Так, где? Где он? Ой, так, нельзя, вот он. Ух ты. Ой, я забыла. У меня зелье. Уай. Ладно, еще раз. Где? А, вон он.
Levioso. Accio. Potato.
Ау.
You won't stop me. Not quite. Levioso. I won't rest until you're dead. Accio.
Ау. Что такое?
I've been fighting since before you were born. Levioso. Not quick enough. Accio. I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead. Levioso. Incendio. Don't get away with that.
Wouldn't
hear it.
Ладно, сейчас еще раз. Их много.
How many of you are there? Petrificus totalis. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Все-таки заметил.
Accio.
Will not go well for you.
Где ты? Где ты?
Accio.
Rock won't be stopped.
Levioso. Accio.
Is that the best you can do?
Levioso.
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Да. Нужно с ним сбить от этого. И не уклоняется. Вот ж.
That was quite something.
Так, все?
Now,
Да?
to free Arn's carts.
Вот же ж таки.
Accio.
Шарфик. Так, теперь нам нужно найти эту полоску. Но это вроде она.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Все, поехали. Эй, стой, стой. Можно запрыгнуть. Стой, 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 стой. Так, стоять. Нет, нельзя. Я думала, блин, можно было так доехать, не бежать. Ладно.
Revelio.
Там же точно можно было что-то сделать. С этим мерлиновские испытания. Так, вот сюда, наверное, эти шарики нужно.
Accio.
Так.
Revelio.
Так, здесь еще должны быть.
Revelio.
Вон еще шарики.
Accio.
Так, где это? Куда их? Так, это не сюда. Вон. Нет, все еще где-то.
Revelio.
За территорией, наверное.
Accio.
Как это достать отсюда? Быстро, быстро. Интересно, конечно, где они?
Incendio.
Ясно.
Accio. That's that. Settled.
Задание выполнено. Так, а теперь у меня награда расширение инвентаря, увеличение вместимости вашего снаряжения. Полезно. Так, все, теперь пошли к тому гоблину. Так, что это? Пауки.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Так, классно, что туда ползает.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Так, это все, что... А, тут замок висит. Ладно, так, ну вроде все, что можно сделать, сделали, и можно возвращаться в замок. Там еще задание. Так. А, это к домовому, нужно к моей кости. Сколько идти? А, тут точно сейчас можно собирать. А, нет, нельзя. Ты просто с отличиями.
I should investigate.
Странно, что такие сундуки стоят. Что с ними делать?
Incendio, Accio.
Ну ладно.
Revelio.
Знаешь, что вы отыскали книгу. В ней ведь что-то не хватает. Скроб считает, что привлекать лишнее внимание опасно. Скроб оставил еще одну записку. Она лежит в кругу камней за мостом. Будьте осторожны, никому не говорите об этом.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Revelio.
Некоторые студенты верят, что любой, кто завоевал доверие всех 4 тварей, может загадать желание у этого колодца. Будь то рядом с Фестралом, Грифоном, Химерой или Гиппогрифом. Можно туда прыгнуть? Не, нельзя. Так, опять мы куда-то не туда пошли. Это записка. Ладно.
Revelio.
Вон.
Accio.
Ай, даем. Так, ладно, сейчас. Так, вы почти на месте. Теперь спуститесь к тыквам. Они неподалеку от круга камней. Записка будет в одной из них. Возможно, сможете помочь несчастному скоропу.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Revelio.
Так, вы слизерина, и потому наверняка уже сгораете от любопытства. Приходите на заброшенный причал. Скоро будет ждать вас там.
Down to the water's edge? This had better not be a trick.
Accio.
Ладно, поднимись.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
А, так, что такое? Что это такое? Эй! Да что такое? Ужас. Кошмар. Что ты творишь? Ага. Откуда их тут столько? Так, что-то... Да. Какие-то не чересчур сильные. Даже те разбойники были не такие. Так, попробуем обойти. А если проплыть тут? Вот что ж там? Так, ну тут.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Прикольно.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happens next. Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Yeah.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio.
Это опять надо идти. Так.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster.
Мне кажется, вообще
Scrope takes
запрещено
some
ходить.
consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope.
Ну,
You're
тут
a
вообще
credit
как-то
to
слишком много
house elves.
опасного для того, чтобы ученикам бегать по территории. Гигантские пауки там. Вот если убьет. Ужас. Так, что тут?
Accio.
Так, чтобы продолжить задание, мне нужно сначала выучить безразрушающее заклинание. Так, вот, ну... Угу. Нужно сейчас искать себе противника. Ага, я не хочу с теми сражаться. Так, какого-нибудь паучка поищем. Так.
This could prove dangerous.
Чего?
Careful.
Так, соку это... Так, тут все-таки должен быть какой-то вход в пещеру.
Accio. Incendio.
Прикольно. Так, что там
Revelio.
здесь? Королевский китайский шарф. Прикольно. Что это? $22. Так, это всё
Revelio.
вот. Я сняла. Вход придется туда найти. Так, ну где они? То есть, когда мне надо, их уже нету. Когда было 2% в сети. Да. Тогда пропустишь какой-то урок, не выучишь заклинание, и все. Так, что здесь, что здесь?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Эх. Опять какой-то Мерлин's квест. Так, кто? Это врагов найти. Вот что-то так надо, никого нет. Так, вообще где? Думаю, он покажет хотя бы место, где находимся, потому что там, если запретный лес, к примеру, то тут будет. А если мы в какой-то другой местности, то можно так долго бегать. Хотя, может, в Хогвартс пойти на дуэли? Ой. Ну да, так, это нужно долго бегать. Так, не туда. Не помню где. Переместимся сюда. Пойдем постараемся на дуэлях. Так, тренировка комбинации сюда.
Incendio. Revelio.
Так, на этой карте сопряжен регион Шотландии, где находятся Гибридские острова, родина гибридского черного дракона. Ясно.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
it was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Так, еще нужно было там вроде уклонение потренировать.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Чемпионат. Так, пробивайте красные щиты, используя заклинания с высоким уроном. Такие как поджигающие заклинания инсендио.
Accio.
You're better than that. Levioso.
Incendio.
Sendo.
Behind the wand.
Levioso.
Confringo. Come on.
Don't shy away now.
В смысле?
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso. Levioso.
Так, почему?
Levioso.
Не понимаю. Вроде бы целись, почему она...
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Protego.
Levioso.
Нужно так прицеливаться.
Levioso.
Не понимаю.
Accio. Levioso.
Как она мимо стреляет?
Levioso.
Не знаю, раньше нормально просто.
people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Так, что он выполнил задание? Нет. Чё нельзя как говорилось?
Shame it's over. I was just getting started. The best duelist won, I suppose.
Так бегает. Как её убрать? Или это заглючила игра?
Revelio.
Это что, серьезно? Это опять в лес кого-то искать? Может, еще какие-то здания есть? Все, ладно. Я думаю, сегодня уже можем заканчивать. Уже много чего посмотрели. Вот. Так, сейчас да, будем сохраняться. Так. Так. Ну, короче, ну что ж. Сегодня хорошо поиграли. Уже играли 3 часа где-то. Да. Вот. Не, ну игра мне нравится. Много разного интересного посмотреть. И вот, кстати, я играла за Гриффиндор. Ну, так, немного. И там задания немного отличались. Похоже, как играешь за какой-то факультет, задания отличаются, и тоже вот интересно поиграть за разных персонажей. Вот. Так что спасибо, что сидели со мной, смотрели. Вот. Следующий стрим, я думаю, будет в среду. Думаю, можно будет продолжить играть в тот хоррор, который начинали. Вот. Так что хорошего вечера. Спасибо. Тебе тоже. Ну, и увидимся на следующей неделе. Всё, пока.